gonna be a good time.
You should get one of those belts that's like you can put your money inside it.
Didn't know. Yeah, that's already covered.
Okay.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons. I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran.
I was talking to one of the guys I played to start the game with right now.
Spilled.
There's a guy in his alliance that's spending $1,000 a day, and he's been doing it for over a month.
Do you not fear for your home?
Oh,
Can you imagine having that much money?
I knew people that were playing a different game, but they were doing
when the storm has passed,
like at least 10,000 a month.
Now, as to the matter of payment,
like these guys were refinery and freaking oil drillers and stuff. Like just dropping all kinds of money on the damn game, and I was like, I'm glad you guys have money for this, because I'm not that guy, man. I'll never love a video game to drop that much money on it in a month.
Complete a simple errand for me, and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even.
That's right.
Right.
Return this volume to
Well, I
all
mean,
tomes in the shelves.
I've spent
Tell him
$10,000
it
on
was
WoW easily,
adequate.
but that was over the course of about 10 years.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Is she our resident historian?
Ah, my favorite pupil. How may I help you today?
Speaking with Vivian in the highway mat room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current going on and revisit any of the Nine-Tails past lessons or take a deeper look at the relationship of those individuals in Clive's orbit. What's up, handsome? What you doing, buddy?
I have the details here.
That's
Here you can view detailed visualizations of characters' relationships in Final Fantasy XVI that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use L1, R1 to cycle through milestones. Oh, okay.
You know me, I like this autistic. Did I say it wrong? I guess I said it wrong.
That's what I was thinking.
Autistic?
It's artistic, James. Autistic is autistic is a mental disability,
artsy.
where
Not like
artistic
retarded.
deals with your like. Jesus.
Someone would argue that it's not a disability, but evolution.
Some people see autism as a disability. Some people will see it as a lot of people with autism are able to focus on one thing and get really good at said one thing or understanding one thing. Sometimes multiple
Case in
things,
point,
but it's
Elon
usually
Musk.
yeah.
Which, by the way, I'll say it now. I think it was a mistake to change Twitter's name.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was looking for Twitter on my phone earlier, and I was like,
Yeah,
"Where the heck's the bird?"
Black X.
Yeah, I was like, Twitter changed its.
Twitter changed its name, its
Yes,
icon, and
perhaps a little
everything this
revision
morning.
might not go amiss.
Did it? I didn't even pay attention.
To X. It's X now.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over
Yeah, I did the
northeastern
same thing. I was
Storm
like,
has
hey,
endured,
what's
recent
that?
days have seen the blight
I guess that's
wrest
Twitter.
ever
I
more
clicked
land
on it,
from
sure
her
enough.
grasp.
Boom, there's Crowder. I was like, what the fuck?
Yep, I was looking
Thus
for the
ends
bird. I was
today's
like, "Where the
lesson.
heck's Twitter at?" And then I typed it in my search bar, and it showed the big X, and I was like, "What is this?"
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation and must not be disturbed. I'll let her know you called.
I've
No
joined you,
one works
Stacy. I'm just
longer
gonna go ahead and
or
get some
harder
snack
than
over
our
quick.
Otto.
Yeah, take your time,
You
dude.
can scour
I'm
the
still getting set up over here.
Okay.
How'd you manage that?
Charlie says I can't go home until I finish my songs.
Oh.
The lawsman says I can borrow as many books as I can carry. This was all I could carry. Sid, what's the special occasion? You're welcome to join us.
Ooh, a goblin coin. And sell that.
All operations are suspended.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it. The door to the shelves shall ever be open. My knowledge is yours. What subject shall we consider today? Did you learn everything you needed?
Old Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
I bought that whipped cream. Shots. I'll let you know how they all come on.
Cardi B stuff.
Is that Cardi B stuff?
Yep.
Oh well, I'm gonna try.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss.
Let's see that. Have you tried it?
And now?
You wanna try it?
Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash.
Let me drop it.
But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
Oh, is he? Look.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
These two need to just go ahead and tie the knot.
To a world without mother crystals.
That's some old school Final Fantasy music right there. Was that Joshua? Rocking a new look?
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Take these two can't
It would make Martha leave the
alone
rest.
time.
If something has happened to Martha,
And the capaz de ir na sala, mas discute com ele já, take it. Don't know if you try. I'm not free enough.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastport, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. She's fallen into the hands of the Empire. We could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Okay, James, we ready to go?
Just playing Star Trek.
Finish with broken back, Sid.
damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber
Dad
like
doesn't
young
believe in
Ted
stats.
does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain. Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth. Stay down.
Pitch away, sort of thing.
I can't imagine Obolus needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Oh.
Want to do that? Maybe not. Right now. Okay, I've got a bunch of.
Finish with that,
Welcome back, Sid.
Well? Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Now I think I'm ready. Jesus. Took a while.
It's okay, I'm in no rush.
Wait, what the heck? What's that? Increase attack by 12.
Oh, I got kicked. Let me join back.
Why did you get kicked?
It says I've been returned to orbit because I was inactive.
Alright, just join on me.
Oh. I was going with the flow, baby. I know. That's what I say to myself all the time.
Ready?
Yep.
Meow. Alright.
Good day to you.
Oh, wait.
Not gonna lie, a little bit nervous.
Don't be nervous. I'll hold your hand.
I appreciate it, man.
Not a problem. That's what friends are for.
Wait, what the fuck? Damn. Lisa's screaming at the game more often here recently. Must come with age. James is like, I'm not repeating that.
Oh, I can repeat it. I just say Coy said.
Wow, you son of a bitch. You would throw me under like that.
Well, that's what you said it.
You know, at that point, I'm just deny, deny, deny.
Where to lie, though. Oh, motherfucker.
I got you. See, I told you I hold your hand.
Stupid warlock jump had me fucking.
What the heck? Where is the place at? I thought it was a Lost Wing, but apparently not.
Not bad.
And the Royal Meadows leads you to. Yeah.
The fuck?
It's East Bull. Okay.
The fuck did you do?
I stood in a big circle and the bonfire landed on me.
Yep, that'll work. Ooh, that flew big.
tried throwing that damn grenade all the way across the roof.
Oh, I still can't access this. What the heck?
You gotta aim way, you gotta put your thing way above it.
Yeah. If you're outside, if you're out for a bit.
Well, darn.
Alright, Cripple Tart, they could give me food.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Oh, by the way, you only have like 10 seconds, James, to pick up the ball. Not even that, actually.
Let's get you.
Okay.
Physical, shall we?
Sorry.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind.
Yes.
Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was
I
right.
don't know what that is.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
You know,
But a
this
culling.
give you a lot of
Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act.
Whoa! What a far throw, baby! Teddy Williams knocking him out!
If those horses touch an arrow on Martha's head.
Pick off the weakest first.
Get him!
Look. Up ahead. Martha. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
joke. There has never been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Over here! This one. You're finished. Get him!
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long. Get him! Go! Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive. The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be safe unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sin's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bears... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Arthur said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating island. Nice try.
Sick! Go, Torgal! Get him!
this one.
You didn't see that coming.
Dad jokes.
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
The pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Thank you, Founder.
They called themselves our country.
They've killed my parents.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Unpicking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
We're best off staying where we are for now.
Try not to move. You're in there.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travelers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut a